Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. This is Dream Another Day Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for whoever needs to hear it. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. Also keep in mind that I use gender neutral language as much as possible on my channel in order to make my readings more inclusive, so please just place yourself where you fit. So some of y'all may be stressing, okay? That's just the energy. The energy is kind of uncertainty, perhaps a little bit of confusion or unanswered questions. So it's leading you down a path of kind of frustrated curiosity, okay? You may be just unsure of what the future holds at this moment, which is creating a little bit of annoyance, okay, is the energy. But I'm also getting, it's giving you an opportunity to dream, okay? And when I say dream, I don't mean like literally, I mean, it's giving you an opportunity to kind of think about your future and what you could possibly be doing. So maybe what you have been doing is now coming to a close, or it isn't working out in the same way that it was before. You've decided to pivot, something along those lines. And so now there's a little bit of frustration around like, well, what do I do now? Or what happens now? Or why isn't this thing coming through that was supposed to come through, or whatever, right? So you may just be having a lot of questions and a little bit of frustration, okay? So you may be holding on to what it is that is, I would say either you walked away from it, or it is no longer flowing in the same way, or something has changed, or there's a lack of communication, or something along those lines is what I'm getting. And you may be, like I said, a little frustrated holding on to that. But my advice to you, always pretty much my advice, is that if something is not working, or something is not flowing, or anything like that, it's much better to release and go with the flow to the best of your ability, right? So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine messages of guidance. We're deeply grateful. We know we couldn't do this without you. Please help guide the collective spirit for the highest good, and please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Please do remember to hit the buttons before you leave. We've got the Six of Wands. That's a great way to start the reading, okay? The Six of Wands talks about success. This is about overcoming obstacles, winning the battle, public recognition, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, Six of Wands is a great card to be seeing here. So, so it could be that you don't see your success is just right on the horizon, and you're kind of wondering to yourself, like, well, you know, what's going to happen next? Well, I mean, very possibly what's going to happen next is that you're going to succeed at something. Okay, so what are some of those things that you really want to succeed at? All right, Spirit, thank you. Spirit's saying, just remember all of the times that you didn't know how things were going to work out. Excuse me, and just remember how they worked out, okay? Seriously. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Sometimes we are led down a different path. Judgment in reverse. Okay. Interesting. So this is somebody not making a choice. Not sure what choice to make. I'm also getting Spirit is saying don't judge yourself too harshly. Don't judge others too harshly. Yeah, Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So that's kind of feeling like somebody or something not coming towards you is what I'm getting here. And it's because there's just a stagnancy, a lack of making a choice. Look at that Six of Swords. It's forcing you to move on. That's basically like what I'm getting here. Excuse me. It's forcing you to move on. But look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Right around the corner is like something way better than what you've been doing. Basically, excuse me, guys. No answer is an answer, okay? So if you have not heard back yet from a job, okay, like you applied for a job, you didn't hear back, or you know what, you've been dating someone and then they fall off the face of the earth and you don't hear from them. Okay, that's definitely happened to all of us, and we've probably all done that to somebody. Okay, it's called ghosting. Just playing, but like seriously though, it's like you either are not hearing back from somebody about something, or there's a lack of decision making, and that in and of itself is an answer though, because if somebody, whether it's a hiring manager or, you know what I mean, somebody who hires you for a job, or, you know, or a person, like it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be whatever. If you're not hearing back about something and you're not getting an answer, that is an answer, okay? This is just someone who's afraid to say no. This is someone who's afraid to speak their truth and make a judgment call. And to me, that's kind of showing a little bit of weakness and not like, I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to judge people too harshly, but at the same time, you're kind of like, well, if you don't know what you want, or if you know that you're not sure if you want me for the position, or as your, you know, friend, or as your family member, as your partner, or whatever it is, then I think you do know. You know what I mean? Or like, okay, then I'll make the decision for both of us then, if you're not able to make a decision for yourself. You know, that's the energy here. Look at that, the Devil in reverse, releasing yourself, because you don't need to feel bound to anybody or anything. You know what I mean? I feel like you're going to successfully release yourself. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, no more communication there. Okay, 8 of Wands is all about communication, fast-paced action and communication, and coming out in the reverse. So that means no more of that. Look at that, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody who's literally not moving. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Whenever it comes out in reverse, that to me is like, wow, so you're literally not moving at all then. You know what I mean? You're that slow. And look at that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So then you're out of there, basically. You're like, oh, okay, got you. You know, your silence speaks loudly. I'm not gonna hold on to the idea of this. I'm gonna move on from it. I'm letting it go. We're good. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So this 6 of Wands though, let's see. So in this card, you see all these little streams of smoke in the background. It's almost like the village is burning is what I'm hearing, which is like messed up in a lot of ways. But like what I'm basically getting is that like through the battle, right, and the carnage doesn't mean you burnt the villages down. I'm just saying that if there's things happening around you and there's battles being waged, it's kind of like you're going to come out successful, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Can we get some more messages on the table? Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're leaving something out in the cold, or you perhaps have felt abandoned by something or left out in the cold by something, and it's kind of like, so you're returning, you're just returning the energy. Again, with the mirror, it's almost like you are reflecting back to this person the energy they're giving you. You're giving them the cold shoulder, is what I'm getting. And whether, like I said, that's a job, you're not gonna follow up, you know what I mean? You're like, okay, well, I mean, if you're not gonna check out my resume and give me a call back, then okay, then there's the answer. Or like I said, if it's like a family member, then you're just like, okay, well, you know, or a friend or whoever, you know, romantic interest. You're just reflecting back the same energy that other people are giving you. You know what I mean? which is natural. Look at that, the sun card. Oh my God. And so then here comes the sun, right? Like, you don't understand. Like, I think you probably understand, you're probably pretty wise. But what I'm saying is that you don't know that right around the corner is just something so much better. It's so much better than what you've been doing. I mean, it's like you're gonna find, like, you know, I'm hearing like the father you never had, or like, you know, the friend you never had, you know, the dream job. Like, you're about to find everything. And it's all because these people, okay, have slacked, okay? They're sleeping on you. They have slacked on coming forward, or even at least giving you the courtesy of telling you no. You know what I mean? These are weak people. This is basically what I'm getting. These are weak people who don't even have the balls, like, just to be really, really blunt with you, they don't even have the balls to turn you down. You know what I mean? So they'd rather leave you hanging, and uncertainty and confusion, than to come forward and say that they're not interested in, you know, A, B, C, whatever, X, Y, Z. You get what I'm saying? It's just honestly pretty pathetic, and you don't even need those kind of people in your life anyway, because even if they said yes this time, you can't really trust them to really have your best interest at heart moving forward, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the type of people who don't know what they want, you know, or they're weak-willed, or they're being very judgmental of you, perhaps, with this Judgment card in reverse. So you're releasing yourself from those people, because you're like, well, okay, like, why would I even want whatever it is you have to offer if you did circle back around and make me an offer after sitting in silence and not saying anything for however long? I don't even want it. Look at that, the World card, ending karmic cycles. Ending karmic cycles, stepping into a new world, basically, is what I'm hearing. It's great. It's great to me, because basically it's a blessing in disguise. It's almost like, look at that, Ace of Pentacles. Y'all, okay, so like I said, it's almost like there's something even better just right around the corner for you. And maybe you don't see it coming, because as of right now, all you're seeing or feeling is kind of like failure, or like, you know, being rejected, right, with this Five of Pentacles. So you're kind of like, damn, well, like, okay, I'm qualified for the job, like, why don't you want to hire me? You know what I mean? Or you're like, you know, well, I'm a valuable human being, like, why don't you want me in your life anymore? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're reflecting back to the people who are rejecting you the same energy, but it's really coming from a place of feeling somewhat rejected. You're kind of like, wow, well, okay. So you sever those ties and you move on with your life and just say, well, you know what I mean? Is what it is. I can't be forever mad at someone just because of how they feel. That's their decision. You know what I mean? That they decided that. And so I had to make decisions for myself too. So you decided not to, you know what I mean? Give me the respect that I deserve, by even just having clear communication with me. Well then, like, okie doke, you know what I mean? Bye. Like, what else am I supposed to say here? Look at that, Eight of Wands. It's kind of, I get the feeling, dude, that like as soon as you turn your back, like these people are gonna come running back to you, because they're totally, like, Eight of Swords. They're stuck. That's why they're not communicating with you, because they don't know what they want. They're stuck. And that's their problem. Like, not to be an asshole, but it really is their problem, and they're making it your problem. Look at that, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, these are people who, I'm getting, it's like, because they don't know how they feel, they're actually preventing their own blessings from coming in, and then they're in turn, like, trying to pass that energy on to you, where it's like, well, now your blessings aren't coming in because you're like, is this something that I should still even like let cross my mind? Is this still something I should pursue? Is this even an option anymore? You know, like I'm just not hearing back about it. So it's kind of like, do I just let it go? And I mean, that's been your decision. Like, look at this, 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're kind of like, what do I do here? Which is a natural response to getting no response. You're just kind of like, well, I don't know. You're not giving me the answer. You're not giving me the information. So then I can't necessarily make a judgment call with no information because I have no idea how you feel, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what's your decision? And if you don't get a response, y'all, I'm telling you, that in and of itself is a decision, because it's either that they're deciding not to respond, they're deciding not to clear things up or give you the time of day or hire you for the job or whatever it is. Like, I'm getting, this is for like a multitude of things. And what I'm basically getting is like, you're just like, okay, for whatever reason that you're stuck and unsure of making a decision and you don't want to make a decision, so you'd rather sit in stagnancy, whatever that is, I kind of don't want anything to do with that. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm sorry, this is my decision now because I'm a decisive person. I do know what I want, and I don't want people or, you know, workplaces or whatever it is in my life that don't see my value and don't know how they feel about me. You know what I mean? If you don't know how you feel about me, then that in and of itself is an answer. That means either you're an indecisive person, you don't know what you like, you don't know what you want, you know what I mean? Or you don't like me and you don't want me. You know what I mean? It's kind of simple. Like, at least for me, it's simple. If you need time to think about something, just let people know that. You know what I mean? Because there's a right and wrong way to express that you're not sure. Okay? And not giving anybody, like, not giving clarity is not okay. But look at this, 2 of Cups. It's like, you don't realize that this is actually clearing the way. This is clearing the way for better things and better people. Look at that, the Tower. You feel like everything's falling apart around you. And really, it's just clearing out your situation so that you can make room for a better foundation. That's the deal. Wow, it's pretty powerful. Thank you, Spirit. 2 of Pentacles wanting to come out now. Yeah, it's all about finding balance, I feel. You know, you're kind of like, you know, you're like, I can make this shit work without whatever this was, you know, like I can, you know, I can juggle, I can balance, you know, I can continue to seek, right? Or let things come to me. Look, again, this Knight of Pentacles is showing up on the bottom of the deck. It's just someone who's just thinking really hard about it. They're thinking really hard, contemplating, moving very slow at giving you a decision. And, you know, at a certain point, it may be too late for them. They might not get the opportunity to, whatever it is that they decide, it won't matter, basically, because you're not going to be there anymore. You're like, time's up. You know what I mean? Gave you plenty of time. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm going to, if I get a different job offer, I'm going to take it. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn that around. I'm going to take it. All right, one more card out of this deck, and I'm going to move forward. Page of Wands. Okay, so you might just move forward and start something new. You know, maybe you have a different dream. They're all in their pajamas like that. It's like, you're like, well, you know what I mean? You're like, I have, you know, I have dreams, I have goals, I have aspirations. So instead of sitting here and worrying about why this didn't work out, yada, yada, you're like, well, instead I'm going to move forward. You know what I mean? I'm going to start something new. I'm not, you know, worried about this. It is what it is, you know? You live and you learn, you lose, you know, and you win. It's like there's no, like, escaping, okay, that. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes people just aren't feeling you for whatever reason. That's okay, but sometimes it hurts, but you have to just move forward. Wow, Page of Wands again. Wow. So I feel like maybe you're just gonna have something brand new. Maybe something you've never done before. And look at this too, though. There's an envelope on this person's hand, a tattoo of an envelope. So it's kind of like, think about it like this, that maybe, we're gonna look at these. Whoa. 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins and 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups represents complete emotional satisfaction. And the 10 of Cups. Or the 10 of Pentacles, I'm so sorry. Wow, so this is something that's going to give you long-term stability. This is like long-term generational wealth and emotional satisfaction. This, whatever this is, this brand new thing that comes in, it's gonna set off like a chain of events that is, wow. And look at that, the Chariot. Holy crap, the Chariot, okay, and the Empress. Look at that, letting things come to you. And it's gonna come to you quick with the Chariot. You're gonna be moving forward really fast after this. And look at that, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of it as well. Wow, so something was just like coming really slowly, but I feel like things are about to pick up because you sat back and you let things come to you. And you have this energy of wanting to start something new. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. And I feel like that's going to help you succeed at whatever this is. Yeah, it's like you have grieved the past. You're ready to move forward. You're just like, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. We're gonna pull some shadow oracle cards just to see a little bit beneath the surface, but this is a great reading, y'all. I hope that you're enjoying it. If you are, please do hit those buttons. I can't even make this up, guys. Thank you for leaving me. Wow. I want to tell you so much. So it's like, this is crazy. Things are going to go so well for you, okay, after this, that you're going to be grateful. You're going to be grateful that you never heard back. You're going to be grateful that people walked away from you without saying anything. You're going to be grateful that you didn't get hired for that job. And it's like, I'm getting here that like all of these people, whatever, they really actually have a lot to say, but they're not saying it. They want to tell you, but they're not going to. Look, I've been struggling. Sometimes I hear your voice. I don't know what to say. So it's kind of like these people are suffering in silence, whatever this is, okay? And they aren't saying anything because they just don't know what to say, because they have their own issues that they're dealing with, right? And they want to tell you about this, but they're not. And so I'm just saying, guys, that's on them, okay? Do not internalize that and think that it's your fault or that you somehow, need to do something differently. Oh my God, guys. Yes, it is too late. Guys, I can't even make this shit up. I literally couldn't, even if I tried. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, you're going to be grateful. At the end of the day, you're going to feel really at peace. You're going to feel very satisfied with your situation very quickly. And yes, it is too late for them to come back around. It's kind of like it's too late to apologize. Like, it's too late to make a decision because I've already made the decision for you, Wow, guys, I can't believe this. You got the Sun card, you got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the 6 of Wands, the Chariot. I'm just saying, y'all, like, shit's about to look up. Look at that, Fortune. Holy shit, guys. Like I said, I can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, this is literally abundance coming in for you. After being left out in the cold, it's kind of like I said, you're going to be grateful it happened because you're like, wow, yeah, look at that, hope. Have faith, okay? Hold out hope, okay? Everything's going to be all right. You're just in a tough situation right now, You know what? You let this empower you, okay? Say, all right. It's okay. I know good things are around the corner for me. So thank you for, you know, thank you. Look at that. Frivolity and cheerfulness. Okay, so I feel like this is about to be a very blessed time for you. This is about to be a very prosperous time for you. I feel like you are going to feel lighter, you know, energetically. I feel like you're able to move forward positively. Look at this constellation at the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like, and this is like a little angel is coming with an olive branch and like a gift basket to this person who's like stressing out, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I feel like Spirit's going to bless you. Spirit wants me to pull a couple more. Whoa, that was too many. But I feel like waiting in reverse, okay? You're not gonna have to wait anymore. The waiting is through. And Scholar. Wow, you may be actually learning something new soon. Learning something new, starting something new. Yeah, this is really good. That's that Page of Wands energy. Guys, y'all, humans, this has been a beautiful reading. I hope that you vibe with this. I hope that you're grateful for this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We're gonna pull a Romance Oracle deck. Romance Oracle card from this deck. So, okay, please get excited because I'm just saying, there are good things coming in for you. You deserve it. Look at this. Yo, guys. I'm sorry, I love this so much. This is why I do this, okay? It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Y'all, there's not really like any other, like, there's like nothing else I could say. The past is behind you. Release it now and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. That's it. Release the past, embrace the future, move forward with faith. Everything's gonna work out. Wow, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye.